Yes, another air pistol has been added to my little collection. Unlike most of my air pistols, this one is obviously not a replica, but since I acquired that rather lovely Crosman 761 XL multi-pump air rifle, kind of piqued my interest in Crosman, and I've been doing some I've been doing a lot of rabbit hole diving recently on the online, and I knew that Crosman did a whole load of target air pistols, and I spotted this one on the UK dealer's website. I'll get it spinning so you can have a good look at it. And I just think this is a really, really lovely gun, very attractive looking pistol. So what is it? Well, this is a Crosman Model 1300 Medalist 2. Yes, I know, quite a big mouthful. Multi-pump .22 caliber target pistol. These were manufactured between 1970 and 1976. And fortunately, this one has got a readable serial number. It's on the inside of the pump handle. And as from my research into Crosman serial numbers, I believe this one was made in March of 1976. So, as they were only made from 1970 to 1976, this was probably one of the last ones made. And it is in very good condition. The plastic, there's a few nicks to the plastics. The grips and the pump handle are plastic. The rest of the air pistol is all metal, as far as I can tell. Now, apparently, these will take a maximum of 10 pumps for full power, and they are supposedly fairly powerful. In fact, you can use these for pest control, according to the information I've been able to find on them. This, as I said, is in very good condition. Some of the bluing has been rubbed off of the barrel and the pump tube, and obviously up here it's got a sliding breech cover, which is also the bolt, and I'll close in on that. We can have a look at that, because that itself is quite interesting. It has a push pull safety that locks the trigger, and yeah, it's a really nice gun and in remarkably good condition. All I've done to it, it arrived today. Where are we? Beginning of July 2024. Literally all I've done to it is I cleaned the barrel. It wasn't very dirty, which was great, and I put some few drops of silicone oil on the. It's got a felt washer which oils the pump tube, and you can also put oil onto the pump seal as well, because that is visible once you move the pump arm into its pumping position. So let's have a closer look at the breech. So this is a kind of an aerial view looking straight down at the right hand side of the gun. I'll close in onto the breech area. There you can see the roll stamp, Crosman Medalist 2, Model 1300, .22 cal, and that's where it's manufactured. Which I think is, let me look closely. Yes, this underneath says Crosman Arms Company Incorporated, Fairport, New York, USA. So that's what's on there. So let's have a look at the breech. So what you've got is, you've got this little metal cover here which you slide back. It locks on this pin here. So you twist it and then you slide it back, and that opens the breech. You drop your pellet into here, and there's the bolt, and you slide this forward. That pushes the pellet into the breech, and then you rotate it this way, and that locks the cover and bolt in position. Very simple, quite effective. It is a little bit fiddly to load pellets into it, because you've only got this small gap here to drop them into, and it's all too easy to get them around the wrong way or vertical or whatever. So you have to be a bit of care is taken when doing that. So yeah, that's a very basic, simple thing, but it works reasonably well. On the back you've got the rear sight, which as far as I can tell is adjustable for elevation. I don't know whether it's adjustable for windage. You may be able to slide this around, I don't know. There is a screw on the top here, I don't know whether that allows you. The sight's actually loose, I didn't notice that. Yes, so you can adjust this for windage. There you go. Right, just make a note of that when I start shooting with it. So yeah, so windage and elevation adjustment on the rear sight, which is great. Okay, so we'll pull the pump handle down so you can see how it operates. Basically, you just do that, pull it to its full extension, and then push it back up, and that's one pump. Now, I don't know whether you can see that, but the serial number is actually visible just on that part of the arm there. And if we tip it upside down, you can see that's the felt washer there, which is to lubricate the pump tube, and that's the actual pump seal there. So, yeah. Yeah, it's all in all a very, very nice pistol. I'll get that rear sight tightened up and I'll shoot a few rounds through it, and once I've got it sighted in properly, then we'll do a target with it, and you can basically see how it shoots. Well, not that good, but then it's only the second time I've shot this pistol. That's my excuse anyway, I'm sticking to it. These three aren't too bad. These ones out here are a little bit off the track a bit, but yeah, I'm sure that that is much more down to me than it is to the pistol. I'm gonna shoot a few more rounds with it, and hopefully we'll get a better result as I get more used to the sights. So, but yeah, considering this is, as I said, this is only the second time I've shot this thing, that's not too bad. Well, I think that'll about wrap it up for now for the old Crosman Model 1300 Medalist 2. It's a lovely, lovely pistol. I'm really looking forward to putting a few rounds through it, and hopefully we can improve on this a little bit. Alright, as always, thanks very much for watching. See you next time. Cheers. Quick little epilogue. It's the following day and I've shot 2 targets this morning. This is the second one. The first one was pretty similar to the one I shot yesterday, but I'm starting to get the hang of the sights on this gun now, and as you can see, this one is considerably better. Apart from this one flyer, everything is within the 9 ring and a couple of balls as well. Some shots went down the same hole. The pistol is extremely accurate. As I said previously, the first target that I shot, really, that was down to me, nothing to do with the gun. That was all me. And the Crosman Medalist is extremely accurate, and I'm sure I'm going to improve on that as I shoot more rounds through it. But I'm not at all unhappy about this, particularly this grouping here. Very good. I'm well pleased with that. So yes, I figured it would improve, and it definitely has. Okay, now I'll say goodbye for proper. Cheers.